How significant is the threat to China's labor market from rising US tariffs?
Hello, thank you for inviting me. So this tariff war against China is greatly affecting, I would say, greatly affecting the China economy and also the employment market because over the 3 or 4 decades, China relies on exporting goods and even services to the Western market. But now, the Donald Trump, that is the United States, is raising the tariffs, and also the European Union may have limited tariff for certain sectors, for example, like the EVs. And also now there are some, even the Southeast Asia, even the India has also some have some tariff policies to try to curb the dumping, the dumping of the Chinese goods. So that means over the 3 and 4 decades, the model for Chinese economy that is relying part of the pillar, very important pillar that is exporting, is going to be greatly challenged. So that is going to shaken the I would say the employment market structure of the China economy because many of the Chinese workers work in the factories, working many small businesses working for the exports, or no matter the toys or electronic components. That means those companies and those laborers are going to have to face challenge. So that means the policies implied by Beijing. So we're seeing some Beijing policies is focusing on try to have some more training for transforming the skills and the skills, and also try to persuading or convincing or letting them for those countries focusing on doing exports in the past and try to lure them to do the focusing on the internal market. Of course, it won't be easy. Because now even the Chinese economy is also declining, is now slowing, and even people doesn't have much more money, and that means the price and goods, the price of the goods and services is in decline. That means the competitions among those companies is going to be much more severe than before.
So will the current stimulus measures, such as financial support for exporters and job subsidies, be enough to sustain economic momentum?
I would say one of the advantage for China is because of its closed capital market, and also because China doesn't have any free exchange of the currency. So that means people outside the investors, even no people knows whether how much the China has printed money. That means China has still got lots of rooms. Theoretically, got lots of rooms, unlimited rooms, to have the financial stimulus, have many of the tools to so-called print money. That means the monetary policies, they can do what they want to try to just to inject as much as the cash or any financial stimulus to try to revive the economy, to help the small business, and especially because having the business is the most important, because if you save the business, that means you can save the job, and there's the top priority for the Beijing to try to curb the unemployment rate. Of course, the youth unemployment rate is rising, and we're seeing many young people even so-called give up their hope, they give up their prospect. And it is of course, it's not just happening now. It was happening in several years ago, and because when Chinese economy is trying to not as fast as before, but for this tariff war, and it is just to make the problem more serious.